Here's a few things you may not have known about Bride of Chucky. There was once a plan to drop an album of love songs that would feature Brad Dourif and Jennifer Tilly singing as their movie counterparts. Chucky was going to sing House of the Rising Sun, while Tiffany was going to sing Killing Me Softly, with a duet of Hit the Road Jack. Julia Stiles first got the part of Jade, but ended up dropping out to do 10 Things I Hate About You. In the scene where Tiffany's killed in the bathtub, it was actually written to be in the very first Child's Play. It was going to be Andy's mom's death scene. I'm sure we pretty much all caught the Easter eggs at the beginning of the movie. Jason's mask, Freddy's glove, and all that good stuff. But that wasn't the end of the horror homage paid in this movie. The character Damien Baylock is in reference to Damien and Mrs. Baylock from The Omen, while John Ritter's on-screen death is a tribute to my favorite Cenobite.
Life sure is full of surprises.
Here's a few things you may not have known about John Carpenter's The Thing. The movie's not actually a remake of the original Thing from Another World. They are both, however, based off the same classic sci-fi short story called Who Goes There. In the scene with the defibrillators, a double-armed amputee was used as a stand-in body double for the effect. Toward the end of the movie, when McCready throws the stick of dynamite, Kurt Russell didn't anticipate how powerful the blast would be. He was literally blown back from the blast. That take was used in the film. A second ending was filmed just in case the studio wasn't too fond of the bleak ending that they used. In this version, McCready's rescued and given a blood test, which he passes. According to John Carpenter, Wilford Brimley was the only cast member not to get squeamish during the autopsy scene, where they actually used real animal organs.
If you have diabetes, you check your blood sugar, you check it off, we'll do you last.
Here's a few things you may not have known about Ghostbusters. Almost none of the scenes in the movie are shot as scripted. Bill Murray pretty much ad-libbed all of his lines. Even the party at Lewis's was pretty much all improvised. It's pretty well known that the part of Venkman was actually written for John Belushi. Sadly, he passed away while Dan Aykroyd was still writing the script. It's been said that Chevy Chase and Michael Keaton both turned down the role before landing on Bill Murray. According to Dan Aykroyd and Ivan Reitman, the name of the white ghost in the logo is Mowgli. To keep interest in the movie up after the initial release, filmmakers started running a trailer that was basically like the commercial scene in the movie. But instead of the 555 number, it actually had an 800 number you could call. Fans that called would get a recording of Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd. Reportedly, there was 1,000 calls an hour for 24 hours a day for 6 weeks straight.
Hello, Ghostbusters. We got one!
Mother hush bucket.
Here's a few things you may not have known about 1985's Fright Night. Director Tom Holland said that he would love to have done a follow-up sequel to the original Fright Night, with returning cast. His plot would be that Brewster would inherit his mom's house. Then his teenage daughters would convince that something evil lived next door. That being Evil Ed trying to resurrect Jerry Dandridge. Peter Vincent character was named after two of the greatest horror icons to ever be, Peter Cushing and Vincent Price. The original ending had a more howling feel to it, with Peter Vincent vamping out while he was hosting a late-night Fright Night episode. The giant vampire bat at the end of the movie was originally made to be the library demon in, you guessed it, Ghostbusters.
Hit him up!
Here's a few things you may not have known about Gremlins. There's no CG in this movie, just good old practical effects and animatronics. There was an early attempt, though, to have spider monkeys play the Gremlins, but the test monkey had a complete meltdown when they put the gremlin head on it. He tore the office up, shit all over everything. Like Beetlejuice, the original script was way more brutal. It had Gremlins killing Billy's dog and decapitating his mom. Alongside Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Gremlins helped inspire the PG-13 rating. Too violent for PG, but not violent enough for R. Honestly, I don't really see it.